Let's go. Let's go. We back at it again. Like I never left. We back at it again. We running up that check. What's good with it, chat? What's good with it, Unlimited Community? Shout out to FLS. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Keep It Simple, man. Appreciate the video that he made yesterday. That made me happy. I appreciate the fact that you guys came from Miss Keep It Simple channel, came to my channel. So just know that I appreciate the love that you guys give me, and I'm forever grateful and blessed. So these videos, you guys are probably gonna see like 4 or 5 videos this week. I'm not playing around. We're not playing around in this video. Like, shout out to Miss Keep It Simple, shout out to FLS, we the best. With that being said, we gotta make this video, and I wanna call this right here will be 99% of men do not have this number 1 trait. So I kind of want to say it more better, but I want to say a lot of men does not have this one trait, this one skill, and it's controlling your lust, being celibate, being on the grind, right? A lot of people, they tend to forget that, you know, you can show love to women, but by just talking to them, you don't have to engage and hooking up with them and so on forth. You don't have to do stuff like that. I feel like the fact that if you have to do stuff like that, you just forcing it. Now, as a person, like I always said in my videos, I live with my parents. I'm 25 years old, and I'm working towards getting my apartment. And I decided to not engage into having intercourse with chicks. I don't care about that. That's not even on my mind. On my mind right now is grinding and getting this content out here and hitting 1K. I told you guys we're going to hit 1K. And I'm going to keep on grinding every day. I told you guys we're going to hit 900. And shout out to FLS, man. Real talk. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody that watch my content. I make content because I see the picture. I see the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is I'm teaching men how to, you don't have to be lustful. You don't have to worry about girls. Stop worrying about them, because they not worried about you. You need to worry about getting your life together, make sure you establish and make it content and stuff like that. Now, with that being said, the trait that I said, the skill that a lot of guys do not have, is controlling their lust, controlling their little head. I know somebody probably clicked on a video probably talking about something else, but no, it's controlling their little head. You're controlling your little head. The fact that a lot of dudes can't control their little head is the reason why they go down the path they go down. As a person where I used to be like that, I'll be hooking up with girls, doing whatever, shaboing boing, keeping the PG over here, shaboing boing with them. Had a situation where a lot of things almost happened. Procreating, all that. But what had me realize, when I got more older, 25 years old now, I lost my card, V card, when I was 21. Wait till 21, got addicted. It held me back. I felt like I wasn't myself. I said, what am I doing? This is not even me. This is not me. So I said, what do I have to go do? I start going to the gym. I start making content. Now here we are now. Now, I'm not trying to sound cocky, but women find me attractive. When you are a beast, you're lifting the weights, you're going crazy at the gym, women pay attention to that. I don't care about jewelry. I only got a gold chain, and that's all I wear. I don't wear nothing else. But this skill to have is controlling your lust. Controlling your lust. The more you control your lust, is the more you will not be like the 99% of guys. There could be guys out here that's living their best life, but you could tell when these dudes can't control themselves. I see it a lot. I be going places and I be seeing dudes just staring down a girl like a tiger looking at his food. like an animal in the jungle, just looking like her. It's just crazy to me. And I ran into a lot of lustful guys in my life that I used to talk to that was my friends. And the friends I have now, they not even on that no more. But the people I used to rock with back then, oh man, they was lustful. Every time we go to the gym, it always gotta be, man, you see that thing? You see the apple bottom jeans boots with the fur? Throwback. And I just thought to myself, I said, man, I can't be around this anymore. So I started go ahead and I had to go to a different gym. And I'm not saying, at the end of the day, bro, at the gym I go to, it's a lot of beautiful women at my gym. It is. Thick. I like my women thick, like a Snicker. All flavors. Shout out to FLS, just keep it simple. 31 flavors, you know what I'm saying? Like 31 flavors, for real. Like at the gym, it's 31 flavors. But do I decide to dive into it? Do I decide to be lustful and try to hook up with them? Because deep down in my mind, I'm at the point where I don't want to have intercourse just to have intercourse. I'm trying to have kids. I'm trying to procreate. But I got to make sure my kids established. I got to make sure I'm established. And I got my own apartment. You guys get what I'm saying? See, when I make these videos, and I make 4 videos even, I don't do this just for no reason. I don't do it for the money. I don't do it for the views. I do it because it needs to come out. We got people like Miss Keep It Simple. We got people like, just like Miss Keep It Simple that make content like this. If more people wake up and start making content like that, it's going to be better. But the reason why I tell this video, 99% of the guys do not have this #1 skill. That is controlling their lust. A lot of guys fall into lust. A lot of guys go watch the hub. A lot of guys go have intercourse with women that you know you don't want to be with, but you're only being with her because you like what she's giving you. And at the end of the day, it's okay. Nobody's perfect, but self-improvement is worth it. So with that part being said, a lot of people say, James, how can I acquire this skill? How can I get this skill? Bro, you got to lock in. Say lock in, go monk mode. Show love from a distance. Give you guys an example today. I talk to a lot of girls at my job. Not like that, but I talk to them because we all cool. I have never came off on some thirsty stuff. I just say hi or I say bye to them. That's it. Hi and bye. If it leads to another conversation, cool. If it comes down to and this woman's trying to get some, I don't want to get into that. I don't want to dive into that. I don't want to put my key in her ignition, because I'm not ready for that, bro. I gotta lock in. So when you have that #1 skill, which is controlling your lust and being on semen retention, which 99% of a lot of guys nowadays do not have. And like I said, when I listen to music, I listen to music. Like I listen to old school music. I listen to old school rap, when I'm at the gym, when I'm out and about, I do. But I don't let it control me. That's a problem nowadays. You guys hear these other content creators. You got real content creators like Miss Keep It Simple, us, Grind Life Productions, everybody that make content like this, waking up people and having them realize you do not need to be having intercourse with women. It opens the doors, bro. It opens the doors to really help men out. So with that being said, that one skill is all you need, is controlling your lust. Having sexual discipline. Once you do that, you look at women totally different instead of SEX objects. Catch you guys next time. Peace.